Hello everyone and welcome to episode 8 of the recent Pleasantview. My name is Nadia and today I'm going to continue playing the Pleasant's relatives. Last time we played the Burbs and Daniel Pleasant's sister Jennifer had a son called Yancy, and today I'm going to play the Oldies, who are Mary Sue Pleasant's parents. The Oldies are simply one of the nicest families around. Their years together through good and bad have made them into the wonderful parents and grandparents they are today. Let's start with Herb. Herb is currently 69 years old. He is unemployed, I believe he retired. He is very sloppy, very outgoing, very extremely lazy, very playful and nice. I believe his personality looks exactly the same as Dina Caliente's. If being a crafty businessman, loving father and reasonably reliable husband takes a lot of energy, then Herb Oldie has led an exhausting life. We can see that Herb is romance aspiration, so it feels like the developers try to hint on Herb being a cheater. But if we take a look at his memories, here he got married to Coral and he never cheated on her. Never. So I think this is another plot hole, again a male romance sim, and EA wants us to believe that Herb never cheated on his wife in over 40 years. And again, he is very playful, which means that he doesn't treat his romantic interests seriously. And suddenly, as you can see, he wants to start cheating. He wants to flirt with Jennifer. What happened to her? Probably you are really crazy. We saw in the previous episode that Herb went into aspirational failure. That's why he is currently in red. Probably he went crazy. I don't know, never cheated and suddenly wants to cheat. It's either plot hole and Herb should never be made a romance aspiration sim, but instead he should have been made a popularity aspiration sim with his outgoing personality. I don't know what's up with this. I'm under the impression that the creators made Herb a romance aspiration sim only to show the players that there is a new life stage, the elders, and that they can still have woohoo, and not only inside their age group, like with Coral for example, but also outside their age group they can woohoo with adults. Herb is interested in food, entertainment, health, culture, weather and travel, and it's time to change his turn-ons and turn-offs. Herb's wife Coral used to have red hair when she was younger, so let's pick red hair, and his other turn-on will be, I think, good at cooking. As for his turn-offs, I picked hard worker because I believe Herb and Coral are very traditional and they prefer when the man is the breadwinner for the family. Herb's current lifetime want is have 20 simultaneous lovers. I don't think I will change it because I really believe that Herb is out of his mind. I also don't want to give him any education. Maybe it wasn't that necessary when these two were younger. Now let's talk about Herb's wife Coral. She is 67 years old. Her personality doesn't match Herb's personality at all. She is neat, she is very shy, she is active, serious and quite nice. Yeah, I think their only similarity is that they are both nice, but they have exactly the same interests. She's also interested in food, entertainment, culture, travel. Well, slightly not as interested in weather. Coral's bio reads: as a picture of maternal perfection, Coral has raised a successful, beautiful daughter. But at what price? Well, Mary Sue is definitely beautiful, but she's not successful at all. Here is the thing with this part. But at what price? It can either mean that Coral sacrificed her own self-development to raise Mary Sue and to be a good wife for her husband. Or probably she had to put up with Herb's constant cheating, but I don't believe it's the second, because Herb doesn't have any cheating memories, and also if Herb starts woohooing Sims left and right, his current woohoo counter is only 1, so he only remembers having his woohoo with Coral. Probably he was pretty flirtatious when he was younger, but I don't believe he truly cheated, so what price? Let's take it as that Coral simply renounced herself, and now she's a pretty stupid and boring elderly woman that no one wants to communicate with. Unfortunately, it's how real life works too. When you give too much to the others, you are usually left with nothing. Coral is, of course, family aspiration sim, and again, she has approximately the same memories as her husband Herb. Also, I didn't show it to you when I looked through Herb's memories. They actually adopted Mary Sue. Well, you could tell this by Mary Sue's appearance, I think. It feels like they couldn't conceive a child themselves, that's why they had to adopt. So they've lived together for at least 45 years, because Mary Sue is 39 when we start playing her, and obviously they spent some years trying to conceive their own child. Again, Herb used to have red hair when he was younger, so she's turned on by red hair, and her other turn on will be mechanical, again because they are so traditional. And she doesn't like men who wear jewelry, because it's not masculine and not manly. Coral's current lifetime want is to raise 20 puppies or kittens. Again, I'm going to leave this as it is, partly because she'll never succeed anyways, because she's already pretty old. And also, she only had one daughter, and this daughter is already an adult, and usually elderly women want to have a lot of kittens and stuff. I'm not going to adopt any kittens or puppies because I don't really like playing with pets. Well, now let's take a look at the house. I also furnished it. Well, I gave them some old-fashioned stuff here, and as you can see, they have a computer. Oh. Coral wants to woohoo in bed. No, stop. She doesn't like your dirty jokes, we already saw it in the previous episode. Well, at least now his aspiration is a little bit better. He wants to be friends with Jennifer, but I'm going to fulfill a want for Coral for now. And I'm going to talk about this computer, because I cannot allow myself to change Herb's aspiration. They cannot even woohoo, because their relationship is pretty low at the bottom. So yeah, I will pretend that Herb is really crazy. Recently the Oldies has gone to the Pleasant house, and Angela decided to show her grandfather her new computer. She left him in her room because she wanted to have another fight with Lilith. And all these internets and stuff didn't go well for Herb. He ended up on a weird website where he saw some very interesting films. And now he is obsessed with these kinds of films. That's why he insisted on buying a computer for himself. I created this story because I used to know a similar family myself. When I was a little girl, I used to be friends with an elderly neighbor, She and her husband used to be very decent people, but sometime later her husband became obsessed with these kinds of films, and his behavior changed drastically. He became obsessed with flirting and hitting on his female neighbors. Jennifer is working. Well, watch TV then. He never had anything serious with his neighbors, but on the contrary, they were all disgusted by his behavior. He was basically harassing them. That's how I created this story for Herb, because such things can happen in real life. Probably Herb did have a very strong will and had an exhausting life trying to avoid cheating on Coral, but now he is a little bit crazy. Herb wants to meet someone. You get a job in the music career and get a job in the slacker career. I don't want him to work anywhere. They are already pretty old. Well, look. We have Dina Goth, Darren Dreamer, and a Townie or Mortimer Goth came. I don't understand it. Go and greet Dina. They have the same personalities. I believe Herb would like to chat with Dina. Oh, they only have one ball together. Talk to Darren. Coral desperately needs to go to the bathroom. Probably Herb is saying that he is married but very unhappily. Darren decided to watch some interesting films himself. Darren. I knew it. That's why you wanted to buy a telescope. I don't know why they don't use this door. They always go through the bathroom. Can you talk to Darren like this? Oh yeah, she thinks that Darren is hot. Talk, chat. I believe she would have 2 balls with Darren. Oh, Sloppy Herb decided to clean up. He is just showing off in front of Dina. Yeah, 2 balls, as I expected, because Darren is a knowledge sim and Herb is a family sim. They usually have 2 bold chemistry. Also, it depends on... But it actually depends on many factors, such as personality and star sign. Sweet, Dr. Gas. Yeah, Herb thinks that Dina is hot, and he doesn't have any chemistry at all with his wife. Again, I believe in that generation of people it was pretty common to marry someone that they're not even attracted to. And we can also make Coral interact with Mortimer. Again, looks like she's attracted to Mortimer. I don't think anything can happen between these two, because of their class difference, same as for Herb and Dina. I was only joking when I was trying to make Herb hit on dinner or whatever that was that he was doing. Look at the relationships that Herb's just made today. I think because of his outgoing nature, he has all the relationships pretty high already. What are you doing, Coral? Read? Leave it. Go. Sam. In episode 6, I made Angela talk to her aunt Jennifer, and I think Coral would want to chat with Lilith. Let's invite her over and say goodbye to all these people. Here comes Lilith. To read her. And I think Herb grew desperate. Oh, and Lilith just kicked our trash can because she is in a bad mood. Be tickled, okay. I hope it works. That's so cute. Entertain joke. And then serve some dinner for you. And Lilith. Come on, Herb. Your fun is already up. Get off from the computer. Or your granddaughter can grow suspicious. Coral knows that it will be a bad idea to invite both Angela and Lilith. They will definitely start a fight if you do this. Answer the phone, Herb. Maybe it's Jennifer? That you wanted to be friends so much? Coral? No. I think Herb is not a reliable husband himself, but I feel like he would be a very jealous type of man. Did Herb's relationship with Lilith improve? Yeah, a little bit. But I think he needs to call Jennifer still because of this want. And his aspiration is going down so fast. Maybe it's the same with Coral, but because she wasn't as bad initially, we cannot see this. Hang out. I want them to become friends. Also, Mary Sue, I think, or not Mary Sue, probably Daniel needs to have some more friends for his promotion. And if they make friends with the oldies through Lilith, it would be nice. We don't really have a lot in common. Are you interested in culture? Yes, you are. Change topic, culture. I know that Lilith is interested in culture. And looks like they are friends now, yeah, because Lilith's aspiration went up. It's already pretty late. I know that you're relatives, but Lilith has nowhere to sleep in this house. They could have put a bed for her and other visitors. I believe in the next round Coral and Herb could invite Angela as well, because it's slightly unfair that they are only friends with Lilith. I think rich cooking level 3 is more reasonable for Coral now. Is she trying to cuddle with Herb? He doesn't deserve it. He is a perv. Herb is up and he needs to call the exterminator because Lilith kicked the trash can in the evening. And now we have some roaches over here. Herb still wants to flirt with Jennifer. I hate it. Did I call service? Yes. And I think it's time to end this episode because it's already 7 a.m. This episode wasn't very eventful, but we talked about Herb's new leisure activity, and Coral made friends with Lilith, which is wonderful. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching it, and see you in the next episode. Bye!